Many of us use OneNote notebooks to organize our lives. We use them as collaborative groups, so we have notebooks for PCR, notebooks for a building, and notebooks for potentially our departments. But if you're anything like me, you also use potentially OneNote in order to organize your own life. And so I'm going to show you today how to back up your OneNote. I like to back things up. Even though I have a certain amount of healthy trust in technology, I also know that technology can fail. And when it does, not if, but when it does, I want to make sure my materials are safe and secure. And so I often back up my work, probably not as often as I should, but I do often back up my work. And I find that I have been left in the lurch far less often as a result of that. So I'm going to show you how to back up your OneNote. I highly recommend you do this at some point, but especially as we get towards the end of the school year and you leave for the summer, backing up your notebook in OneNote is a great idea. So over here you can see that I've got a variety of notebooks that I use in OneNote, and I'm just going to choose my work OneNote. And here I keep a lot of information about what I need for my job and keeping the laptops organized here at Austin High School. So I am going to go to File here, and I can't just save. Like you'll notice here in my menu where I'd normally find save, I don't save it simply because OneNote, as you know, syncs. You'll see here we've got a sync status. I have one notebook that's not syncing right now because it's an old notebook and I don't need it anymore, but all of these others are syncing to OneDrive. However, let's say I don't have access to OneDrive. Let's say you're getting a new job, you're moving to a different district. For some sad, unforeseeable reason, our server goes down, or you need access when you're not online. You need to export your OneNote. And so instead of choosing save, you're going to choose export. And you're going to get a couple options. You can export a page. That's really handy if you just want to share a page with somebody. You can share a section, or for your own use, you can export your entire OneNote notebook. And you are going to have file types to choose from. Now you can export them as PDFs, those are great, but you can't really edit those in the future. In order to export your OneNote as a package, in order to upload it into OneNote in the future as its full functioning self, you're going to need to export as a OneNote package. And then you just click the export button here. You're going to tell it where to save on your device. So I would probably choose my attached hard drive in this case because that's with me. It is mine, I own it. And you'll see here I want to save it as my Amy at work. I'm saving it as a type OneNote single file package. I am going to save my entire notebook, not just a current section or pages, and then I'm going to click save so that now I know I've got my OneNote saved on my own hard drive for loading whenever I want, wherever I want, whether I'm online, working here at Austin Public Schools or not. I've always got my materials. So that is how you export your OneNote notebook. And this can be done for group notebooks as well. So if you're in charge of your group's notebook, this is a good idea to do every once in a while, but it's also really handy for individual notebooks. So there it is. Let me know if you have any questions.